know when God is speaking to me because it's usually something I don't want to hear. I don't want to do. I don't want to follow it. Why? Because my sinful nature tells me that I don't want to follow it. So I know it's coming from God. Hey everybody, Dax God from Drinking Gourd. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're in church. We're going over a Dax song, Dear God. Got turned on to Dax by you guys. He hit me with that To Be a Man song. And now I think I'm a little prepared for him, but who knows. It's his Dax, Dear God. Let's get into it. Let's go. I'm sorry I'm pausing it so soon, but I don't read as fast as they type. There will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Ain't that the truth? We're living in the last days. And I know that people have been saying that for thousands of years now after reading those words. But I truly believe we are in the upside down. We're in the last days where good is considered evil and evil is considered good. It's an amazing time that we live in. But, as the Bible said, it has to come to pass in order for him to return. Let's go.
I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rebellious in all ways, been sinners since birth. He knew that it would happen when he put us on this earth. We demonize religion, brought corruption to the church. We know the price of everything, but we don't know the worth. We spend all of our...
Woo. That's a powerful line. We know the price of everything, but we don't know the worth. This is so true. This is so true. We we know what's going on TikTok, and we shop on Amazon and Temu, but we don't see the worth of a child in the womb. Tell me we're not in the upside down. Okay? Tell me that we can kill children by the millions and no one bat an eye. We are sinners. We all are. We've been sinners since birth, like he said, since we were put on this earth. And that's why we need Jesus. That's why we need his redemption. There are some people that are listening to this that don't want to hear it. And you know what? That's a good sign. You know why that's a good sign? Because I know when God is speaking to me, because it's usually something I don't want to hear. I don't want to do. I don't want to follow it. Why? Because my sinful nature tells me that I don't want to follow it. So I know it's coming from God. Dax.
Time idolizing false prophets, comparisons the enemy. Stop watching others' pockets. The social system's broken. We divide on every topic. They fabricate the truth and we all monetize the gossip. We know the problems and we see them but don't want to change. We're desensitized to every issue because they let us profit off of people's pain. In this dystopian age, we are the game that he plays, and all the evil, deceitful people should shake our faith. I never seen seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks.
Oh, and the imagery really is good, because unfortunately there are many that are say that they come in God's name, and they're not. They're actually evil to the core. And I'm not saying that every priest in the Catholic religion is evil, but there are evil men that infiltrate religion on all fronts throughout this world. No matter what the religion, someone is going to exploit it, and an evil person is going to get in there. And unfortunately, that brands everyone in that religion or in that church as part of that evil, and that's just insane and wrong. God help us.
Man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our God is an awesome artist. In perilous times we seek his grace as the world and the times we face turn fake in the face of the devil's mirages. In the midst of the pain disdain and the media's push of all this garbage, I pray that you keep your faith as the whole world breaks and the real get disregarded. It's about time that we take it back. The weight's too great for the camel's back. Strong men made life an easy task, and now the weak men feminize every act. In the church, in the workplace, every class, on the television screen, in the state of rap. All virtues gone and it's faded black. We in hell on earth and it's gonna collapse. Integrity's lost, hedonism we incentivize. God's on the way, the revolution will be televised. Gone too far, don't know if we can rectify. At those gates we will testify. So I'm saying it now for the counteract clockwise. We are living in times where the wicked is all rise. The intelligent fall while the stupid is all thrive. And the real get pushed aside. Yeah. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with me.
Yeah, that devil is walking with us. He is definitely walking with us on earth. And he's trying to get into everything in our heads. And what was it they said, that the greatest lie that the devil ever told was for people to believe that he didn't exist. And it's insane too that people in Hollywood, and they're being blatant about it now, they worship Satan. They reject God and worship Satan. And to me, that's really bizarre, because in order to believe in Satan, you have to believe in God, because God is the one that created Satan. You can't have one without the other. So let's get back to him. He's spinning such a great message. It really is a great message. And I'm going to have to, of course, go over this again and again.
And on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, it is, it's a hard thing to face our mortality. It really is, to understand that this world is not it. This isn't it. Okay, there is more beyond this. We have a soul. We have a spirit that's going to live on past the flesh of these bodies. So pay attention. Okay, if you're not a Christian, if you're not a follower of Christ, find out. In John 1:1, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." And Jesus is the Word, but that Greek word for word is logos, which is where we get our word logic. So if we read that back, in the beginning was the logic, and the logic was with God, and the logic was God. You see, God is the most logical being, and to understand his logic is what's difficult for us. See, the whole representation of sin that Jesus took upon himself to save us is logical. It's very logical. We can't get to God. We can't do anything to get to God. He had to come to us. We can't do anything to absolve our sin against God. He had to do it for us. So, if you aren't a follower of Christ, find someone who is and have them talk to you about it. Have them explain what the gospel is all about, why Jesus came, why he's coming back, and why we need to really guard ourselves in these times. Put on the full armor of God. Hey, thanks for tuning in for this one. This one is going to be really special in my eyes because it really speaks to the spiritual healing that we need, all of us, every single one of us. So, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. Turn on the notifications so that you know that I'm putting out another video. Also turn them on because I'm going to be going live. I'm not exactly sure what times yet. I have to check and see when you guys are online so we can get together and talk. But I will let you know, and make sure you turn those notification signs on. All right? For the algorithm. Thanks. That'll help out even more. So, please come on back, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.